because I'm so fucking angry about what's happened to New York.
In the 80s, cocaine was the drug of choice.
And there were some lines, and Tommy went, "You don't want that."
You know, in between playing the music, we were having a whale of a time.
Buddy Rich, Dino Danelli, Lenny White, Frankie Bonelli, Thommy Price.
That's us in that moment. You really saw for the first time this new Billy Idol group.
I met Tommy. It was kind of like meeting my doppelganger.
Thommy fucking Price. When you heard Thommy Price play, you knew it was no damn machine.
Weaving to stay within that tempo. Tommy didn't ever need to do that. Somehow he's got this internal clock.
I walk in and here's Thommy Price behind the kid. Keith goes, "I think I've got him. I think I got the guy."
It should be up to the artist who's going to be inducted, right?
The roaring propulsion of this band. Tommy should have been inducted with us tonight, and I want to recognize him in front of you all now. Inducted the Blackhearts now. Induct the Runaways, as they deserve to be. So straighten this shit out.
And it had nothing to do with how many records you sold or how big a tours you had. It's just what they thought was cool.
Because when you give somebody recognition, that's how CEOs keep employees.
And the sonic quality of it too, yeah, because that was what he was able to do. I mean, the Lindrum was fantastic. Of course, the real guy, he can explode.
You had to work with clients that you had to imbibe. Ike Turner was notorious.
Where right before the show, I did a huge rail of cocaine, which was a mistake.
The era of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You know, in between playing the music, we were having a whale of a time, really.
Well, I always used to jokingly say they would come into the studio to test you for drugs. And if you didn't have drugs in your system, you were fired.
Eventually, you're just taking the stuff so you don't get sick.
You know, we come from a place of you scrap and you fight.
It does mean that, yeah, a lot of people don't survive.
These songs can be hits, so call Thommy Price.
Yeah, I never had another job. That was it. That was my job.